Hi, my name is Scott Grant, and I'm the market lead for the Affinity Market Group at TD Insurance. 2023 marks the 25th anniversary of the TD Insurance Milosh Monix Fellowships and Advancement. Throughout this year, to celebrate this milestone, CCAE and TD Insurance are proud to profile past fellowship recipients. To understand the impact and value the program creates both personally to the recipients and to the broader Canadian advancement sector. I'm here alongside Zachary Robertson, Donor Relations Officer at the Southern Alberta Institute of Technology, who was a 2020 fellowship recipient at SAIT. Welcome, Zach. It's great to have you here and to hear your fellowship story.
Thanks, Scott.
To start our conversation, I thought it would be great if you could provide a bit of a background of your fellowship year at SAIT and what it meant to you to receive the fellowship.
Absolutely. So receiving the fellowship when I did was absolutely crucial to my career journey. I was just about to finish my second 6-month contract with SAIT, and it was not looking good for another renewal because of budget cut issues in Alberta. So my previous manager, Ali O'Connor, looked into the fellowship program and described it as a bit of a Hail Mary, last chance effort to keep me on at SAIT, and it worked. I'm still here. And I distinctly remember when Mark Hazlitt called me to tell me that I had been chosen to be one of the fellowship recipients that year. And it was an incredible, indescribable feeling. Besides essentially providing me my livelihood, it was a real honor to join such a prestigious group of individuals.
Oh, that's great, Zach, and I'm glad somebody caught that Hail Mary for you for sure. In general, how did the fellowship create connections for you, and were there any meaningful values you learned from the team at SAIT?
The connections I made during my fellowship year are still strong and active today. By keeping me around for another year at SAIT and my transition to a different team halfway through the fellowship, I was able to make a lot of valuable connections across the institution through the work I was doing thanks to this fellowship. I've learned so much from my team at SAIT. It's an incredible place to work, and the team here in alumni and development in particular is truly exceptional. It's a team that embodies a commitment to supporting one another in order to achieve great things, and it has certainly imbued me with a passion for development in post-secondary.
That's great. And as you're now working full-time at SAIT, how did the fellowship navigate you to your current role? And did it create a stronger bond within the institution?
It absolutely did. So I'm indeed full-time at SAIT as of May 2021. And this was the first permanent contract I've signed in 5 years. And it was a tremendous relief and moment of accomplishment. And it was an outcome that was entirely the result of the invaluable experience and support of the TD Insurance Milosh Monix Fellowship and Advancement. Due to budget issues in September 2020, I was transitioned from my original team on alumni communications to donor relations for the remainder of my fellowship. My transition to the donor relations team came at a really exciting time as they were in the process of building out a digitally focused engagement strategy for our donor family. Joining then gave me the opportunity to have a seat at the table and contribute to the brainstorming and planning sessions. The team's emphasis on digital engagement also came at a serendipitous time, as many of our donors and the world in general had made the move to working remotely due to COVID-19.
Yeah, it'd be great to be on the ground floor of amazing project like that, especially during that strange time that we all lived through 2020 and 2021. So it must be very satisfying. So congratulations.
Thanks.
So further to that, in what way did the fellowship add value to your overall career?
Well, I think the theme of my fellowship year was one of disruption, resilience, adaptability, and the opportunity to explore and implement new and innovative ideas in the field of donor relations. There were a lot of really hard moments throughout my year as a fellow. I signed 3 different temporary contracts. I saw half my team let go due to budget issues, and I had 3 different managers as well. But thanks to the support from the fellowship, I learned a valuable lesson in adaptability, resiliency, and I gained a mindset of always being flexible and open when new opportunities present themselves.
Yeah, for sure. If nothing else during your fellowship year, you had to be resilient and adaptable for sure. So congratulations on that.
Thank you.
So now if we take a moment to look at the future fellowship recipients, was there anything you learned as a fellow that you still carry with you today?
Completely. The mindset to always be ready for things to change, or for something new to happen is still very much with me. When I transitioned to my new position on the donor relations team, it was a huge learning curve, but I knew this was where I had to make my mark, so to speak, and really dove headfirst into learning everything I could about donor relations. And this is desire to always be up for whatever is asked for me is something that I very much attribute to my fellowship experience.
Amazing, amazing. So looking at the program through the lens of a broader view, why do you think the advancement sector benefits from these fellowships? And do you feel the fellowship program is more important now than in the past?
I'd say the benefits to advancement are immense. We're celebrating 25 years of this incredible program, and that's 25 years worth of individuals who have gained invaluable experiences like mine as part of their fellowship, and who for at least the time they were part of the program were able to work and advance the sector. But again, the work I do every day in this industry is directly the result of this program and the support I received from the CCA team and the lessons I learned part of the program. I think anytime a program exists to help people remain in position or provide them the opportunity to try something new, like it did for me, is always really important. And I think especially now in somewhat uncertain economic times, programs like this are very important in providing people the opportunity to work in advancement and help the sector in general.
Oh, that's amazing. And yes, you hit the nail on the head. A large percentage of the past fellowship recipients are still in the industry in some way, shape, or form. So, and that's one of the things that we're most proud of from our fellowship partnership with CCAE. So, thank you so much, Zach, for participating in this conversation today. I really appreciate you taking the time.
Of course, thank you, Scott, for having me, and to everyone at TD Insurance Meloche Monix for making these opportunities possible.
That's great. We're proud to do so, and hearing firsthand about the impact the fellowships make is the reason why they're so important. TD Insurance Meloche Monix remains an honored supporter of this program, and that helps advancement shops and individual careers across Canada flourish. So thank you so much for taking the time again today, Zach.
My
Take care.
pleasure.